It was just another busy day on a city sidewalk when Clint Eastwood walked by. An art stand most people didn't notice. He was just another face in the crowd, but when he stopped to look at some paintings and listen to the young artist, something special happened. The artist wasn't just any regular painter. Sophie Carter was fighting for her life. And what Clint did next changed everything. Sophie's story began in a hospital room. The lights were bright, and the air smelled like cleaning supplies. She sat on her bed while Dr. Patel gave her news she didn't want to hear. The treatment was working, but she needed more chemotherapy. The bigger problem was money. Without insurance, the costs would be huge. Sophie could see her mother trying not to cry. Their savings were gone, and the bills kept growing. That nights Sophie couldn't sleep. She didn't want her parents to lose everything trying to save her. Then she had an idea. She could use her art to help pay for her treatment. By morning, she had made up her mind to try. Sophie set up her art stand on a busy street. Her mom helped her arrange everything, but after that, she was on her own. She had spent a week making paintings, hoping people would buy them to help pay for her treatment, but selling art wasn't easy. People walked by. Some looked, but most didn't stop. One woman in a nice jacket almost bought something but changed her mind. A man in a suit read her sign about selling art for cancer treatment but walked away. Finally, an elderly couple bought a painting for $80. It wasn't much, but it was a start. Sophie kept going even though she was tired and the sun was hot. Some people were kind, others weren't so nice. A man in a leather jacket told her nobody buys real art anymore, but Sophie didn't give up. After 4 days of sitting in the heat, Sophie was exhausted. She had only sold 3 paintings. Then something unexpected happened. A young journalist stopped by. She took pictures and wrote about Sophie's story for her art blog. The next day, everything changed. More people started coming to buy paintings. Sophie's story was spreading online, getting thousands of shares, but the biggest surprise was yet to come. One afternoon, a tall man in a cowboy hat stopped at her stand. He looked at her paintings, especially a black and white one showing a desert scene with a lone cowboy. Sophie didn't recognize him at first. When he asked about her story, she told him everything about her cancer, the bills, and why she was selling art. The man was Clint Eastwood. Without saying much, he took out his checkbook and wrote a check. Sophie couldn't believe her eyes when she saw the amount. $50,000, not the $200 she had asked for. She tried to refuse, but Clint insisted it wasn't charity. He just thought it was a good painting. People started noticing who was at Sophie's stand. Soon a crowd gathered, taking pictures and videos. Everyone wanted to buy her paintings now. The story spread quickly online. Clint Eastwood buying art from a young cancer patient. News websites picked it up, and Sophie's phone wouldn't stop buzzing with messages from people wanting to buy her work. A month later, Sophie went for her last chemotherapy treatment. All her medical bills were paid off. She even got a letter from Clint Eastwood telling her to keep telling her story through art. She was getting ready for her first gallery show, and people from all over wanted to buy her paintings. The black and white desert painting that started it all now hangs in Clint Eastwood's collection, reminding everyone that sometimes the biggest changes in life come from unexpected moments of kindness. If you like this heartwarming story, then don't forget to subscribe our channel and like this video. Let us know in the comment section from which part of world you are watching it.